How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Call of the Wild the Angler here. I'm gonna try to do some fishing here today, and hopefully this will work out all right. Cause as I've been setting this thing up here to fish and record, I've already had the recording program crash on me once, and so that's not a good sign. But on top of that, I'm hoping I've got plans set up here to try to put some time in today to fish with my friend Jetbroman, and so I'm kind of waiting on him here to contact me and say he's ready to go. But once he does and we get this all worked out, hopefully we'll be able to spend some time fishing here together. But until then, let me see what I can do while I'm waiting for him. It's what in the world? It's kind of annoying that that keeps popping up. But let's head over here and see what I can do.
Unmistakable color. That's a purple loosestrife if ever I saw one. These plants have me on my last nerve, buckaroo. Tell me where I can find them. Well, you know that last photo almost looks kind of cute, Buck. Shame they're vile, creepy, crawling evil to the squishy core. Just a quarter left and they're as good as gone.
All right, well, I finally remembered how to turn off the journal for tracking the mission because I didn't need to do that. But on top of that, I've shifted a couple locations. I've been trying out some things, and I had another game crash, so I also had to reduce the desktop graphics settings in order to be able to come back in here and test this back out again. Since I reduced the settings, it hasn't had any issues yet, but hopefully you haven't really noticed so much as far as the graphics that you're seeing, but if you did, that was the reason. So, but yeah, I still haven't had any luck yet, and I'm still currently waiting for Mr. Jet Broman to show up. Um, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to continue casting here, get myself familiarized with the rod and reel and fishing and casting fishing and reeling in and stuff because it's been a little bit and they made some changes since then. So um, yeah, hopefully I can get something here. That'd be really nice, but I haven't seen anything at this point. I think I saw a couple fish jump at one point, but since I've like changed the graphic setting, I haven't really seen many of those things either. So I'm not sure if that's tied in with it, but I can only hope. Can only hope. But regardless, and then I spoke and the game crashed again. So I might be fighting a difficult battle here for this session, but I'll do the best I can. I really don't know why it's been doing that. And I wonder if maybe there was a setting that got changed with an update or something that I didn't touch. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's going to be frustrating if it keeps happening. Well, Jetbroman and I have been having a lot of difficulty trying to get this thing to work right now, and he's still trying to get connected on his side. We finally got our friend request set up in the game at least for the Apex Connect, but for whatever reason he's just not able to get it to work in game. So he's going through doing some tweaking on that right now. I've been trying to do the fishing with the bait caster I had, and now I've got a um, well, it's my first catch. First catch with using the my old trusty bobber uh, fishing rod, and not huge. It's not putting up a huge fight, but at least I got something. And I got an achievement. Fish out of water. Yellow perch. Little teeny tiny guy here. But hey, like I said, after literally it's been, I'd say, about an hour and a half of trying to get hooked up and going back and forth and testing settings and everything out, and still not being able to connect with the Jetbroman, this is my first fish. So I'm not going to complain about it. I like it. It's great. All right, let's press on here. Let's see. Release. And I get to level up. Well, after all that, I guess that was worthwhile. But I'm going to do a quick check on him again, see where we're at, and hopefully he'll be in soon. Oh, got something out there. Come on, nibble. Got it. Yeah. All right, let's hopefully... Oh, it's not putting up any fight at all. It's probably even smaller than that last one I had. Am I going to get another, like, little score of 1? And... Yes! I got myself another juvenile yellow perch with a score of 1. Oh, the next to nothing. Trophy mount that boy. Right there. Trophy mount him. That's what you want. Oh, man. I see you out there, fish. Come over and nibble on my line. Oh, I got somebody. Looks like they're heading my way. Will they actually come in? Doesn't look huge still. Looks like another teeny tiny guy, which is probably because of the rig I got set up. But that's understandable. But at least it'll be something again. All right, looks like it's about ready to. Look at that one jump out there. And another one. Look at these guys all over the place. Come on. Ready? Yeah, come on in. Come on. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, it's bigger than the last one. That's all I gotta say. It's bigger than the last one. Nice. Oh, oh, oh. About to get another one. There we go. There we go. Ooh, looks like this one might be a little bit of bigger challenge. Not by a whole lot, though. Come on. Oh, secure the catch. I finally got that option for the first time. Okay. Bigger yellow perch. Highest scoring one so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's, I think if it's my biggest, it would tell me that it's a new record or something, I think. But, again, it's been a while, so... Oh, it's the right direction. I'm heading the right direction. And, oh, got another one. Got another one. Oh, it's going to be another teeny tiny scoring of 1, maybe 2. Probably like next to nothing. If they could give me a negative score, I'm sure it would, but... and we have... another score of 1. Man, me and my juvenile old purchase. I think this is my 3rd time I've scored. Obviously, got the other one earlier here on this session, but there's the one from the previous recording. So let's try and move into a different location. Let's see if I can come over here or something.
Hello, Buck. It's Clay. Just getting in at Ruby River Range if you need me. Got you down here.
Dude, you freaked me out by like yelling into the headset like that, man. What in the world? Not cool. Um, I would try to get closer to that waterfall, but it's just kind of loud for me right now in my ear, and it may not be loud for you guys on the recording here, but I just don't want to listen to that like roar right there on the one side of my head. So I'm not gonna go closer to it than I am right now, but I know I could probably adjust the ambient volume setting, I suppose, but I kind of like the sounds of the water lapping. I think that would affect it right now as well. But I'll put my time in for a bit. Alright, we're going to try to go back to this guy here and see if this bait caster will work for me, but I haven't had luck with it yet. Maybe that'll change. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! I got something! Whoa! 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 Up! 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 Come on! Up! Up! No! I lost it! Ah! Oh, well, I finally got something, but that's a bummer. I wasn't expecting it. Let's try this again. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got it. I got it. I get it. I gotta get. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh! Get it! What did I get? What did I get? Ah! I got a bass. I got an achievement. Also, something there. I missed what it was, but I finally got a bass, a largemouth bass with this. Sweet. Well, it's still a score of 11. I don't know what they get up to, but I'll take it. That was exciting. I actually got something finally. Sweet.
Hey.
All right, let's try this again. Hello.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going. It's been
Yeah.
crazy. I wasn't sure I was connected to you there for a second. I didn't hear anything happen and stuff, and then I like looked back and saw that it required some sort of like connection thing going on or whatever. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was something weird. I don't know what was going on. Man, the problems today, like the struggle is real.
no kidding. It's been insane. But glad to
Mm,
be able to actually chat with you here for a little bit.
I know, seriously, it's been a while. There was that, little period there where, we didn't really do a lot, probably because, I had a job. I actually just quit my job and I'm
Oh, you did? I was
in
going to
that
ask you
zone
how
of,
it went out with that or what you're doing. Oh, whoa.
yeah, yeah, it was
I
it
just
was
got a
all right.
strike. Sorry. I know that you're not in. I'm so sorry about the fact that and stuff, but I am trying to do a fish right now, and I just got a strike on the thing.
Nice. So,
Um,
the baitcaster working well for you, or?
this is literally my second score on the baitcaster just now, and it only scored as a 1. It's a
No.
juvenile largemouth bass.
Nice. So, what's your location? Where are you fishing?
The spot where you gave me the recommendation to head out to up there in
Oh, okay.
upper right hand side of the Golden Ridge.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of a cool little spot. The waterfall there and the little bridge, just kind of
Yeah, I got the
interesting little
waterfall right
area.
now facing to my left, and the bridge is behind me. But
Mhm. I've seen lots of videos of people catching diamond, bass and northern pike there, and when I go, I'll catch a bunch of 5 pounders and stuff, which are really fun to fight. And yeah, they're cool. So
yeah,
you got any decent fish yet, or I
well,
mean,
the two largemouth bass are probably my biggest fish so far, but they're obviously not scoring a whole lot at this point. As I think the one was a score of
yeah.
11, and then this one was a score of a 1. So,
Mm. So I also tried the jerk bait recently, and that started catching them too.
have you? Do you think that maybe
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it's
because of
a little
your
interesting.
experience and level that it's it's been able to catch the bigger fish and better for you? Because I'm still kind of inexperienced on here, and
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of obviously gear and everything.
Mm. Yeah, there's a lot. It's kind of weird. Honestly, most of it is kind of, the game's in the earlier stages of its life or whatever, and so
Right.
there's a lot of bugs and issues I've noticed with the way things are and just not true to life fishing, but it's definitely gotten better with the last few updates, but
Yeah.
like
It's gonna get there.
sometimes if you're not yeah, uh sometimes like depending on how far you cast or depending on the reeling, it has to be so specific sometimes that it just can mess things up. But one of their newer updates, they've kind of evened that out a little bit, which is nice. They should keep that up. So
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you've had the experience in checking this kind of stuff out because obviously I haven't been into it that much since it. Man, I'm having a hard
mm,
time casting right now. I keep getting it casting too slow, but I've had a hard time. Stop. All right, I'm maybe just gonna take a break for a second, but I haven't been into it much since I think probably about a couple of months at this point, and they've had some changes where like they added in that whole secure the fish with the A on the
oh
controller or whatever.
yeah.
You know, that's new for me. Yeah, the game just crashed again, or the recorder just crashed again. So I'm glad they're
Oh.
fixing some stuff here and there. You know, on, like the fact that the day-night
Mm,
cycle is not like going through with like 30 seconds and transitioning to it a new day.
oh
But
yeah, that was super annoying. Yeah, they also added Rumble finally to the controllers, which has really helped my experience a lot. It's
yeah, I'm
it's
noticing
nice
that
not to have
also.
to like
Whoa, got one.
listen for the noise or whatever. It's nice just to have the controller in your hand and you can have it at like low volume or whatever, and
Right?
it'll start rattling or like when you're bait fishing, you can just set the controller on your table and it'll start to rattle when you're getting a bite, so you could be looking down at your phone or whatever.
Nice. Hey, I just got myself probably my biggest largemouth bass so far. Scored of 1,253.
Nice.
So
How
it's
many
it's a bronze.
does it is it in I know they have imperial in the metric system, but
Hmm.
how much pounds or
I have it in
uh
the imperial right now. So it's a 3.38 pound fish,
okay.
1.28 feet long.
Yeah, it's pretty good size, I'd say. So it probably
Hello,
give you a
Buckaroo.
decent fight
I'm
then.
down at Emerald Lake for a
Yeah, it
while.
will.
Catch
It
you later.
wasn't super difficult, and the warden's over there chatting away in the background, but it wasn't super difficult. But it was definitely gave me a little bit of concern there for a second because it looked like it might have like snapped my line there.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, there's some bugs with the new secure catch thing or whatever where if you're up like on a rock ledge
hmm.
and you get to the end of that line or whatever where you're trying to secure, depending on the size of the fish, it depends on how long it will take to secure it. It's like how long you have to hold A or whatever.
Yeah, I saw. Anyway, so after the crash, what was going on now? You're saying
Let's see, I don't remember. It was something about,
the A button for securing the catch.
oh yeah, there's just been a bug where if it's like a bigger fish, because it takes longer to hold A, it will sometimes it'll just snap off, like right there, just instant snap, and that's happened to me like 3 different times.
Is
Made me
that
really
supposed to be a
mad, but
bug or is that like intentional? Because I thought they said that that's like where the last chance where a fish could actually get off at that point.
yeah, well, the thing is I get if it like the line got snagged, but it's happened where like the fish wasn't even near any rocks and it just snapped. So I think they did it where like if, it's like goes around like a little like pillar underneath the boat or something, then it can snap, which makes sense. I like that 'cause it's, true to real life, that happens.
Right.
Um, uh, but like in game, it's not very accurate right now, but they
Well,
seem to update it a lot and take a lot of feedback, and I
yeah,
really hope they add kayaks or something like that soon.
that'd be cool. Yeah, they're definitely tweaking and working on it. They got that new report that you can go access on their website. I saw that through the Discord where you can like pull up what they're working on, the bug features and things like that, and stuff that they're trying to improve. So you could
Yeah,
check out where they're at with those
yeah,
things.
yeah, that's nice. It's also nice to have well, Discord's super helpful for all that stuff with all your different whatever game you're playing, but
Yeah.
you got all the news and feedback, and you can listen, see what other people ideas like what they have, and I'm like, it's pretty interesting stuff. So,
Yeah, I like to check that out. I just honestly I haven't been in there in a while, so I was actually
yeah.
surprised when you gave me the little notification the other day about wanting to try to get together here today to do this. But I was like,
Mm,
because I hadn't been on, I'd say in like a few weeks, I think.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool.
Like, I haven't got back into Angler. Probably started playing it again like 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think I'm level 45 or something like that, and
nice.
there's some good ways to rack up some money. Some of my favorite ways to fish is um lake trout, like like a deep lake trout fishing or whatever. It's super fun.
Right. Well, you'd probably.
But
Oh man, my controller is sticking right now for whatever reason. I do not know why. But you would probably know all the better places to go at since you've obviously been in this much more than I've been in it and everything. And I think I've been to Norway like once, maybe twice, and I obviously know nothing
mm,
about that reserve. And I've been only on the Golden Ridge a couple more times than that. So I've done more, I'd say, unlocking locations, running around doing the missions and stuff than I've probably been doing the fishing. But
yeah. The nice thing about taking that path is, I don't know, I feel like you make a little bit more currency or whatever doing missions and stuff like that. Like when I just go explore all the time, I'm always like out of money and you have to go catch a bunch of fish. But the game's a little bit weird on how you get paid. It's about leveling up and
yeah,
by mastering your reels and lures or whatever.
putting the time
But
and effort in, pretty much.
yeah. So yeah, there about Norway, it's kind of an interesting map because at first there's that like, that one little area right there that you can go fish with a bunch of big salmon, but I don't know, there's some other spots like over at the far right of the map. I forgot what that part of the map is called, but there's some pretty cool species over there that are pretty exotic looking, and they're honestly they're like the graphic textures or whatever, they just look so much better on the Norway fish for some reason. I don't know why, but probably because they're newer, but
Maybe
yeah, they're cool.
they've had some
I mean, that's
experience
where I
under
got
their
my,
belt in order to make things look proper.
yeah, yeah, I mean, that is where I got my first diamond, so
Sweet. What was
that
it
was pretty
again? I forgot.
exciting.
What did you say you got on your diamond there?
I think it's called like an Ide or something. I don't remember.
Oh, IDE. The is that how it's
Yeah,
spelled?
whatever those things are called.
IDE
Never
or
caught one
IDE.
in real life, so.
Right. Well, that's cool. So how many diamonds have you gotten so far?
Just that one. I think I've had a diamond rainbow on one time because one time I was fishing for rainbows at that one lake at the bottom. I don't remember what it's called. Man, I wish I'd memorized the names by now, but uh because it's like Call the Wild, I can memorize all the different parts of the map, like
Right, for the hunting, you
but
mean?
or the hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
hunter,
it's
but
so
for the
weird to call it
angler,
Call the Wild now. You have to call it the Hunter because these are both Call the
yeah,
Wild.
yeah. I always I know. Um but yeah, so let's see what happened. I just caught a gold before it, and it was a really hard fight. I think it was like a easily 5 minutes of fighting, like, and I just set my drag super low because it was, I think I had like 15-pound line on or something. I don't know, and so it was clearly a really big fish,
Right.
and it broke off, and I was like at like 10% drag or something, like super low. So it was probably, I mean, it had to have been bigger than the gold that I just got prior, so it could have been a diamond, but
That's
yeah, besides that, it's just that eye, so
well, at least you got something though. I mean, I know you were super excited when
yeah.
you mentioned it to me in Discord that you caught one. So I know that's got to be like really,
Mm,
really impressive to get. Obviously, I
yeah.
I am nowhere near that at this point. I think the best I've gotten is maybe a silver. Maybe a gold on something like small, but
It kind of comes with the level too, I've noticed. Like as you get kind of higher level and better rods, I don't know how the game mechanics work or whatever, but I feel like you just see bigger fish.
yeah, well,
Because
that
like
makes
you're saying,
sense.
you're fishing in that one spot and you're not. I mean, you're catching decent fish, so you're not seeing anything crazy. It's like when I go, I always see something big, swimming
Right.
around. So
Ah,
who knows if that has something to do with it or, but
it's very, very possible. They probably don't want you to. Man, I keep messing up on my thing. Literally, my one button is literally sticking. It's not just a game thing, but for some reason, all of a sudden, it starts sticking on my controller here, and it's causing problems trying to cast. Um, but yeah, they probably don't want you just jumping right in and catching yourself a gold and a diamond or a legendary right off
mm,
the bat, and
yeah,
that kind of defeats the
I don't.
purpose of working your way up.
Right, right. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say whether I think it's harder to get a diamond in the hunter or the angler. I mean, in the hunter, I feel like you always put more hours in compared to the angler. Like, I feel like I'm not on the angler for that long at the time. It just, not that it gets boring. I don't know. I just get kind of fished out, I guess.
Yeah, no, I
But
get it. You're just kind of sitting in one spot for the most part, unless you're like actively going around trying to find different locations. You're just sitting there and looking at the same
yeah, yeah.
scenery over and over again, and so that I think might have a tendency
Mm,
to affect how long you're in the game and how much enjoyment you get out of it. Because like in the Hunter, like you're saying,
mm,
I could play it for hours, and it's because I'm like wandering all over
mm.
the place trying to find stuff
Yeah,
and
different
everything.
weapons, different.
Yeah,
Everything's so different in that game where it's like, I don't know, that's why I feel like if they added kayaks or like trolling or just a bunch of different ways to fish in that game, it could really help that factor.
yeah, I'm sure they probably
But,
will eventually. Obviously they're talking about trying to figure out new fishing techniques is one of the things I think that's on that site that they have
mm,
posted and everything. But it'll get there. It'll definitely get there. It's just going to take time to do it. But I think this,
mm.
like I said, it's a different speed. It's a different type of game though. So you just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
come into it with a different mindset, unknowing that you're gonna probably be stuck around. It's probably more like the
mm,
hunter using tree stands. That's what this would be like. You know,
mm.
where you're sitting in one spot for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah, I'm sure they've got something, unless I really hope it doesn't die, and I don't think it will. I mean,
Nah, I
I
think
I
it'll
think
go
there's
for a
a
while.
decent community, and I know that not everybody enjoys the game, but I think a lot of people have faith for it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be a
But
bit. The more reserves that they get into it and stuff like it's kind of like
yeah,
Way of the Hunter right now. I'm actually gonna move my location here while I'm doing this because I'm not catching anything
yeah,
right
yeah.
there. But it's like Way of the Hunter. It's a good game, but it's
Mm-hmm.
in the early stages right now, and as such,
Yeah,
it's got limitations to it. It just doesn't have a lot of
yeah,
the
for
options and
sure.
choices and stuff like that to get out there. And also, it's much harder. It's definitely a much harder game. So,
Oh yeah, but I honestly I love that though, because I feel like you always get so used to games like Call of the Wild. It's fun to have a challenge sometimes, and
right?
I like, and it does remind me a lot more of hunting IRL because like I love the way that like they do the noises with the deer running through the trees where you can hear branches snapping as they
Yeah,
run off because you hear those noises all the time in the woods, like when you're hunting or even when just spook a deer. Call
yeah,
of the Wild doesn't really capture that, but Call of the Wild's got things I like. Way the Hunter's got things I like. It's just I wish they could just merge,
yeah.
you
No
know.
kidding.
But
We got the whole ultimate hunting that's still in the development process and waiting for that to come
right,
out to see
right.
exactly how that's gonna compare with the two that are out there right now with the Way of the Hunter and Call of Wild. So it'll be cool when
Mm-hmm.
it gets out and we can see exactly how it is. But man, I spent I don't know if you've actually watched my videos. I know you don't have a lot of time in. My videos are generally a lot longer than you used to,
Mm-hmm.
but I think actually my most recent one, which posted, was a about me trying to hunt boar, and I got to pull my rod again. I literally spent a good chunk of that game at the beginning trying to find some animals and then find getting a couple, but
Mm-hmm.
then like the latter half of it, I ended up like having nothing for the rest of the game, you know. And so it's like I would say it's like real
Mm,
life where you're going out there and you just never see anything. And
yeah.
when that got done, I was frustrated. I'm like, you know what? I came out here. I wanted to get a hunting. I just want to go shoot something. So I'm hopping into Call of the Wild.
Mm.
Like, is this fish gonna
Yeah.
catch? It's like chasing this thing right in. Come on, get on there, get on there, dude. It followed it all the way to the shoreline and didn't even like nibble it. It's like sitting right down here in
That's
front of me right now. I'm like, dude, here, let's just see if I can throw this out in front of me roll and try to get to come back in. Come on, go over there. But yeah, so I got like upset and just said, nope, it's trying. It's kind of funny. If you watch this video back later, you'll see what I'm doing right here. This fish is just like toying with me. But
Don't know if I've had that happen in real life, but
right, come on, fish, come on. It's like right here. I'll try to do it slow. Maybe you can come over and nibble on it. Come on.
are
Uh,
you going lure or are you using baits?
I am using what is that one that it's you gave me the two options. One was the crank, and what was the other one?
The
Um,
swim bait?
I think it's a swim bait. Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, that's kind of like all games kind of have that first lure that you start out with that can kind of really catch any fish just at a low chance.
hmm
It it's kind of that starter swim bait that you get. You can really catch any fish on that, but obviously there's lures that are better for certain fish, but you can just use that. If you're not really sure what's in there, you could just cast it and you'll probably catch something that's in there.
well, I think that's what's been working for me is because that's what I got the bass with, and then this whatever this is that's was toying with me. It's gone away now, but whatever it was, it's toying with me. Oh, got it. Got something. Come on, reel it in. What do I got? What do I got? Secure and another largemouth.
Nice.
My controller's rumbling at me right now, but the weight's 3.14 pounds, length of 1.24 feet,
Nice.
score of 1113.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would call a keeper.
Yeah,
Of course,
unfortunately
you
you don't
can't keep.
keep it here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't really care. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people are that way with fish. They like to release them, but I'm just kind of the way that's like, well, I mean, if you're gonna put a hook in a fish's mouth, might as well eat it.
Right?
I don't know,
That's what
like,
I mean. I don't do much fishing myself right now. I'd love to get out and actually do it in
mm,
real life, but my understanding is like if I'm going out to catch a fish, unless it's like too small to keep, I'm gonna use it for food.
right, yeah. I love fishing, and it hasn't always been that way. When I was a little kid, I used to hate the taste of fish, but now it's like one of my favorite foods.
Right?
That, I feel like a lot of people who try it for the first time hate it too, but it's just like one of those things. It's like sushi, like you hate it,
Right?
it sounds gross, and then you get into it, you're like, actually, this is really good.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I don't know how much longer
Hmm.
you've got here. I know it's a little bit later than where it is for me right now, but I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you a couple things. I saw your comment here at one point about the um, what is it? The Writer Republic.
Oh, Riders Republic.
Yeah, and you said you're really into that with with your mountain biking and everything. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
are you
yeah.
still playing that?
It's kind of yeah. I still play. It's a pretty interesting game. It's just like a big open world, uh, extreme sports game, and in real life too. Mountain biking's like my main sport. I do it all the time.
Right.
You know, it's just a fun game. I was just seeing if you by chance play those games or whatever, and
So it's kind of
it's a
funny
pretty
because the first time I saw a video, oh, I got another strike. The first time I saw a video on it, ooh, this guy's giving me a little bit of a hassle. Like I said, the first time I saw a video on it, it looked like it was a massive race is all I saw, right? And I kind of got the
yeah.
misconception that that's what it was about everything in there. And that's why I said I thought it was kind of like Fall Guys in that regards. That it was just like a
Mm,
sports bike and snowboarding and stuff like that version of Fall Guys. But then I saw another one
mm,
here. Sorry, let me real quick. The fish I just got 3.23 pound, 1.2 foot, 25 foot, and
Nice.
1167 score. So them, I'm doing pretty good with keeping them pretty
Yeah.
accurate, about average with each other right now.
Yeah, I bet you're getting close to mastering your lures and stuff there, using
Uh,
your rod and stuff.
Possibly, I wasn't really paying too much attention to that. I did go up a level here earlier when I got that first perch I mentioned in Discord. That very first one I
Hmm.
got gave me my level 16, I think. I don't think I've leveled since then, but anyway, so I was watching some other videos in regards to Riders Republic, and it actually looked pretty cool. And I saw
Hmm.
the mountain biking aspect of it, like going down the cliffs in the desert area and stuff. I'm like, that's actually pretty
Yeah.
cool. And I actually did look it up, and I found out it's not available on Steam yet, and it won't be until like the middle or the first week of June or something like that, 3 weeks from now.
Hmm.
So I may look into it and consider. But
Yeah.
the thing that it reminded me of, which I do have, is Steep. And I,
Yeah, Steve, they're made by the same
yeah,
Ubisoft or whatever.
yeah, and that's what I
Yeah, it's
realized when I was watching it, and I did a little bit of research. I'm like, oh, I get that. That's cool.
yeah, they're like this. They're literally like they're skiing or whatever in their new game, Riders Republic. It's like the same thing. It's literally
Yeah,
the same game. It's just you have way more sports and everything. And
I did
uh,
see some people
yeah,
complaining that the Riders Republic version of the skiing and snowboarding is not quite the same as Steep, but I mean,
yeah. It's I wouldn't say there's as many mechanics because of there's more sports. It kind of swaps those out. But
right,
I mean, if you're just into skiing, then I'd probably get Steve.
right.
But if you just play the game, you play the game, or you're like me, and I think it's the best mountain biking game. I mean, I know there's that Descenders game, but that game's kind of, I don't know, not the best graphic wise,
All
and,
right.
and so it's super fun. I enjoy it. It reminds me of real life, and it's like literally based in the same location as bike in real life too. So,
That's cool.
it's awesome.
Yeah, well, like I said, I after watching it and getting a bit better understanding of it, I might consider it. I might maybe I'll pick it up, and that might be
Mm.
something else we could do. Between if we can ever get Angler to work, we got this option. We got now the Call of Wada. I think you said you have we can do on the computer as well. And
Yeah, I haven't gotten back into it yet on my computer, just because I'm still debating if I want to pay for all the stuff
well,
again.
here's the thing
Just
though,
because,
like you may keep it the way it is, and if we decide to do some
mm,
hunting together, I could load up a reserve, and you can still play that
right,
reserve. Even if you don't
right, I
own it.
could just come hang out or,
Yeah, so there's
yeah.
that option. We still got Fishing Planet, which I guess they got new stuff coming in that with like saltwater fishing and stuff as well. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah,
so
there's
there's a few
Fishing
things.
Planet's a little interesting. I honestly I just hate how hard it is to get stuff in that game. You have to like grind that game. You have to put so many hours, and
Right.
that's why I like the Angler just a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, I think Fishing Planet is way more realistic, and I love the mechanics in that game. I know the graphics aren't as good, but just overall better fishing game. It's just you have to have too much hours in it, and I don't like that about it. But
Yeah, when you can't devote it. That's why I don't have like tons and
mm,
tons of videos out, is because I'm limited on the amount of time I can dedicate to playing and recording and then editing and stuff like
mm,
that. So just caught another one, little 2 pounder, little 1 foot 2 pounder.
nice.
So and then I think I told you also that I've also been playing that a little bit of the MX versus ATV Reflex. Have you seen that one?
Yeah. I never heard of that. No,
Yeah. It's kind of funny because back in the day I would go to my LAN sessions with my friends and stuff like that, and we'd play Motocross Madness and Motocross Madness 2. Um,
mm-hmm.
and this is by the same developers of those games. It's just a more modern version, and actually it's more modern than Motocross, but it's not the most recent one. But from what I did the research on, a lot of people say it's the better one out of them. That one, and I think there's like one or two other ones. So I've been trying it, and it
Mm-hmm.
actually it brought some memories back and everything. Like it's playing the old game, but it's a lot better graphics. But man, it's an interesting little challenge, and it's kind of funny
Oh yeah.
because one of the things I like to do on the Hunter is just drive
Mm-hmm.
around with the ATV. And so to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this game dedicated to racing that style, it's like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'll have to check that game out because I've never heard of that game.
Yeah, just there's quite a few videos out. for the various different versions. I think the most recent one is Legends, but there's like a lot of complaints about how it's not like realistic handling and things like that compared to Reflex and
Mm,
the. I think there's, like I said, there's one other one that I remember somebody was talking about. So, but I figured
mm.
I'd throw it out. Oh, I got somebody sitting over here next to me. Raven Dianti, I think. Hi, Raven. Can't hear me, I'm sure, but
Maybe they can. They're like, what's wrong with him?
no kidding. But
He's
I
like
was,
talking to himself.
yeah, he's senile. I just figured I was gonna be over here by myself. I was waiting for you to show up, so somebody decided they want to show up. But I just feel really bad though that we spent all this time trying to get you in here and that you haven't been able
Uh,
to log in and we can't just fish together.
I know. It's whatever though. It's good to talk though.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. Finally catching up
Mm,
after months.
yeah. Uh, Speaking of the whole mountain biking or extreme sports thing, I actually just got in a big crash and broke my arm for the first time.
Oh no.
So it's a little bit hard to use my computer controller. Just have to compromise a little bit.
Oh,
But
that's a bummer. So
yeah,
when exactly did that happen?
probably. Well, I think it was on Saturday.
Oh
So
wow, real recent.
yeah,
So you're gonna be out for the count
mm,
for about 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
yeah, probably 6 weeks. Well, they said 4 to 6 weeks, but I hate that because it's like gonna be my whole summer. I mean, it's not gonna be my whole summer, but it's gonna, just a big chunk of it taken out just because of my stupid mistake I made going downhill on a bike.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. And
Hey, I can still play the game though.
there you go. At least you get some sort of thrill satisfaction. Like I said, that's why I like to play these games myself. Is because I don't get to get out to it, in real life as much as I would like, and so this gives me that sense
Mm,
of, enjoyment that, I would like to be able to get out to, and when I can't. So at least, yeah, you got the game to help you out there.
mm,
The recording crashed again, the
uh,
software. So the game was still fine, but the recording had cut out. So,
mm.
but go
Well,
ahead, continue.
we can. uh, I was just saying. Yeah, I probably. Oh yeah, I was talking about how long I go or whatever. Right? Probably 3 or 4 times a week. Probably around 30 miles. But yeah, it's really fun to get out and exercise and be out in nature and
Yeah, no kidding.
push myself to the limits and that's probably the reason why I crashed is just so much adrenaline and just wasn't paying attention.
Enjoying yourself. Well, I can't
Yeah.
fault you though, man, because I could definitely use the exercise that I'm not getting right now. So keep doing it. Keep at it.
Yeah. Well, I probably don't got too much longer.
Nah,
I
that's understandable.
still gotta wake up pretty early tomorrow.
Believe it or not, so do I. Even though I'll probably still be up a
Uh,
little bit later, but I still gotta get myself. So I got work to do.
yeah. Yeah, it's just got school for a little bit longer, then I'll be out.
Yeah. Well, it's still, like I said, it's good catching up, good chatting and
Yeah,
everything.
for
And
sure.
like I said,
Mm,
I feel bad that we didn't actually get to hang out in game, but we got to at least,
yeah.
talk.
Well,
So
no one nothing we could have done. No one caused it, so
yeah.
life. You know.
Next time, we'll do
So,
it next time, right?
yeah. Yeah.
But it's cool.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, it was good talking to you.
Yeah. Good talking to you, Mr. Broman, Mr. Jetbroman. Enjoy your
Yeah.
live fishing and whatnot when you can. I know you obviously you got your healing to do, but enjoy your live fishing. Enjoy
Yeah. Just sitting
your
around.
mountain biking or whatever else you can do when you get a chance before the next time I chat with you again.
Hmm. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll have to see maybe next week or something when I get another chance to try to fix it or whatever. I guess I'll talk to you then.
All right, sounds cool.
All right. I'll see you later.
Yep, take care, bud. Have a good one.
Yep.
Talk to you
You
there.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so there you have it. There was proof that Jetbroman was trying to get in here. We were trying to get together to fish. Unfortunately, between him not logging in and all my repeated crashes in the game of recording, it's been a bit frustrating in lots of different ways. But look at that. How's it going, buddy? Good luck on your fishing there. But anyways, so it was fun. Like I said, I wish we could actually fish together. This is the spot that he pointed out to me when we were discussing on where to get together at and everything. He wanted to do some bass fishing and some trout fishing, and he said this is a good spot because of like the bridge and the rivers and stuff like that, and the waterfalls as you heard him talk about. So um, I got to say it's pretty cool being up here and to enjoy this and everything. But it's been rough, but I caught a few fish. I was happy about that. You got to see all that, so yeah, yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to work it out better the next time. But until then, I wish you all the best. Hope you have good luck in your fishing, and I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, everyone. Bye.